17, welcoming you back to another Let's Play World of Warships. This is the South Carolina. It's a little bit upgraded, not fully upgraded yet. All the guns upgraded, but the ship itself is upgraded, and the range, basically the citadel is upgraded. So today we're going to talk a little bit about using a battleship. Yes, this is only a tier 3, and yes, I don't have a ton of experience, but there are a few things that I have figured out. First and foremost, when you're attacking, you need to not turn your broadside too much to your enemy. Let me stop with this guy, put on the brakes here, because he's determined to just run right into me. Here's the reason why. If you outright turn your side to him, you just make yourself an easy target. So, you want to keep either your bow or your stern, or the front or the back of your ship, pointed at them in order to avoid full broadsides. Now, the tempting thing is to turn broadside and be able to, well, just lost. There he is. Okay, and be able to bring all your guns to bear. But if you do this, the only thing you're doing is allowing yourself to be broadside. So I'm going to turn on this ship. My guns are facing this way. Okay, so that I can bring my rear guns to bear, and then I'll turn back. So I'll get myself where I can see, fire my ship, my rear guns, as soon as they get done loading here, and then I'll turn back. And I turned a little too early because I forgot I switched to armor piercing. That's the other thing, use your armor piercing as much as possible. Alright, so I'll fire everything and then immediately turn. I'm going to drop right out of scope mode. Unlike a destroyer, I'm not going to stay in the mode where I can look through my scope a lot. So now by turning my ship towards him, A, I'm gaining ground, and then 2, which him I'm not too worried about. He can't do full damage on me because he's not going to get citadel shots and stuff. So then as I get where I'm loaded, then I'll turn, and I don't know why I've got so much lag today, but I do. Alright, and then we'll just blast right into him, and that does a lot of damage. And then I'm going to turn, knowing it's going to take a second for his guns to turn, and get this other shot on him, and that should just about finish him off. Wait for both of those to line up, ba-boom. And it almost does. So now we're going to turn back straight and keep him. I'm going to start lining up on this battleship because I know that this guy's just about to die anyways. And I've got good damage going here. I don't think I need to hit him. I'm going to start lining up on this battleship instead. So let's get right on the battleship here, and let's start lighting him up. Okay, and you can see coming straight at him, he has a hard time. I had managed to hit him. So now I'm going to turn and get my other guns to fire on him, and then we'll turn again. Get it lined up here. We're going to get about right here. Let's see if those hit real good. Boom, boom, boom. A little forward, but that's alright. Now we'll turn. Again, keeping him from being able to hit us full on. People call this a couple different things. I've heard it called blading. I've heard it called, some different stuff. I just call it angle of your ship. Kind of like in World of Tanks, Oh, and I messed that shot up. Did get one hit on him. He's closer than I realized, so. And I'm just going to turn a little bit towards him again. We'll close the ground because I want to be able to get as close as I can to him. So now I'm just going to shift right just a little bit so I can get number 3 and number 4 on him. And those should be a little bit better shots. Yep, citadel shot. So those are going to be better. And my secondaries are going to start going off. So now my other option here is, because he's going behind the island, is I'm going to start focusing on this destroyer that's coming out. He's going to be peeking out, and not let him get secondary shots on me. Boom, 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 and he's missing. Okay, so turn a little bit, and now I'm going to start focusing on this destroyer over here, and keep him from being able to really do a lot of damage to me. Yeah, a little missed on the shot there. So let's get our 3 and 4 on him. You see the little bit of damage I'm taking, it's just not much, Okay, and we'll get our 3 and 4 on him. He's really close, so we want to put that right on him. Boom, and that did some good damage. Let's get turned back so he can't broadside us. And get ready for a 1 and 2. That was good damage too. That battleship is still, I think he got sunk. And then we'll turn here. And get ready to turn. Not quite time to turn yet. He's not even firing at me right now, so I'll go ahead and turn. And this way you're not, you know, you're not getting just tagged, you know, because you're sitting broadside. You're not turning your citadel to people, which you don't want to do. When you turn your citadel to people, you are opening yourself up to take massive amounts of damage. And when you do that, you're just not going to do very well. Now, granted, this is a co-op battle, so this is against the AI, but I wanted to do that so I could show you the tactic, you know, the basic tactic. Now we'll make a run on these other guys way over here. We haven't actually destroyed any ships. This guy that's been with us has been doing all the destroying, but we've been, you know, putting some good fire on people and doing some good damage. So, all right, we'll get turned and get headed right at these guys. Won't be much longer; they'll be in range. So that's how I like to play the battleship. Yes, I like armor piercing. There are times it doesn't do much damage, but when it does hit and it does penetrate, it does massive amounts of damage, especially if you hit citadel shots. Citadel shots are going to do massive damage with armor piercing. So I can just about shoot that guy. I think I'm going to wait and try and get this guy that's a little closer. So I'm going to angle myself just a tiny bit. Oh, there's another destroyer over there. Nope, now I need to shoot this guy. And the armor pierce, looks like 2 of them are going to hit real good. And good hits. So I'll turn sideways here. I'll get my 3 and 4 on him. And then we'll turn back. And he's just coming right at us, so he's doing a good job for the AI. And then turn back to him. Looks like I completely missed there. Looks like 3 didn't fire. And that did some damage. Let's get 3 back on target here. 3 did not fire a minute ago. Now he's shifting. And did a little bit more. Now let's get turned back to him. Keep that push, you know, you don't wanna expose yourself. And that should be a real good hit there. Boom! That's a good hit. Doing massive damage to him. And then we could put 3 and 4 on this guy. Well, he went behind the island. So we'll just kind of turn again, get 3 and 4 ready to go. And you notice I stay out of the viewfinder, so I can see what's going on. I need to be able to focus. That wasn't the best hit. That didn't penetrate. I'm gonna pull up right on this guy. Force the action. That was a better hit. Boom, boom, boom. That was a really good one there. So that was good. I'm going to leave my 3 and 4 ready to... Oop, now I'm going to turn just a little bit. My 3 and 4 is on this side, so 3 and 4 is going to fire at this battleship. And that should be... He should come popping out of here. Where is he? Come on. 1 and 2 I'm going to put on this dude here. Put my 1 and 2 on him. Oh, he's gone, so now I'll turn towards the other battleship. Get my 1 and 2 on him. Good hits. Alright, turn so I can get my 3 and 4 on him. A little bit laggy, that's for sure. Oh my goodness. That one got him. That other shot just completely missed. That was kind of crazy. And his secondaries are going off now. Oh, that was a big hit. That was good. So this battle's over. I never even had to repair or use my health. And it's completely over now. I'll just roll by him and take him out. Come on, 3, line up. Boom. So there you go. That's how you run a battleship. Now, you do the same thing on running against players too. Oh, and I got an upgrade. Upgrade various ships. New level 6. Okay, upgrade effects modules. Okay, so you can upgrade your ship. The number of upgrades available for ship depends on type of tier. Okay, cool. So, modules. Actually, no, he is fully upgraded. Okay, so South Carolina is upgraded. And so that's good. Alright. And you can't upgrade the guns, that's right. I could upgrade the propulsion and stuff. So, saving up for the Wyoming. That's good. And he's got a +1. I need to wait on... what did I get last? Oh, that's right, I got the repair. So now I want to use the artillery expert loader. Yes, and then when he gets 2 more points, I'll get the gun. So let's go grab our St. Louis, which is doing really good. And on him, I have the basic firing training, which negative 10% reload to guns of caliber up to 155. I'm like, well, why'd you do that? Well, look at my guns. 152. So because of that, I get a faster reload of my guns on this St. Louis. So let's go ahead and battle him, and we'll go into random battle so we can get better. Let's see if we have any missions we can do. Sniper, get 2 ship torpedo hits. I don't have torpedoes. Torpedo. I don't have torpedoes. Okay, so let's go battle with our St. Louis. Now with this, it's a little bit different. I can't, stay directly in, but I can still angle my ship, keep myself directly out of fire. Don't turn broadside, which is so tempting when you're driving to St. Louis because you have so many guns and you want to bring them to bear. So you got to be careful not to do that. There's a couple of St. Louis's, so that's good. A couple of them over here. They're a little lower, so looks like the artillery is a little bit less. Maybe that one there is upgraded, so this one's not quite upgraded all the way. So that's good. This one is not upgraded all the way either. Alright, so we got battleships. We got some good size tier 5 cruisers. I'm at tier 3, and we got some tier 4s and tier 4 battleship. They got a tier 5 battleship, so this should be interesting. We have a lot more of the destroyers, which can benefit us if they're good pilots. If these guys are good, it'll help us. If they're not, it'll just wear us out. So we'll see what happens. Battleships, battleships, battleships. It should be an interesting fight. What we're going to do is try and figure out which battleship is pushing, which battleship is, taking the fight to them and hang out with them. Try and avoid the torpedoes of this carrier here. Alright, planes are already in the air. Because of my lag, I'm late getting started. Alright, let's get moving here. Everybody appears to be pushing, looks like C. So we'll continue to do that as well. There go the planes. Now let's shoot to the left over here. We've got a battleship coming behind us. That is the Myogi. And what I want to do is just try and go between those islands there for now. Let's wait and see. Let's get the battle going. Let's get over to armor piercing now. Although most people in this would spam HE to set fires, I don't mind doing that. And I want to slow down just a little bit. I don't want to be the first one out here. I don't mind spamming the HE, but at the same time, I'm not a huge fan of it. I like to. I like the armor piercing. I like what it does better. So it looks like we're going A and C. No plan, it looks like. So if we go A and C, that's not a good of a recipe. It won't really be good for us at all. Now you see the Myogi already opening up at the... Oh, I see what he's shooting at. Okay. Let's see if we can't get rid of this destroyer early on here. Oh, he's shooting further. Oh, what am I doing? That's my guy. That's almost lined up on my guy. I'm trigger happy. What can I say? So they're already firing at that cruiser out there. So we're gonna pick up some speed and get ready to start putting some fire down on them. Yeah, I don't like when our teams split like this. You know, the one going one way, one going the other. Prefer to focus like A and B or B and C. Also prefer to. Oh boy, here come the torpedo plane. So that Myogi is probably toast right now. Oh boy, torpedoes in the water. There they go. He's turning. Oh, great job. I think he took one. Great job. Wow, he did a really good job there. He could have really bought the farm on that one, because these torpedoes, man, they drop like instant drops, you know, and it makes it tough because it instantly hits the ground or hits the water and starts coming at you, and that makes it very, very hard to deal with. All right, I'm gonna start turning in rather than going around. No, I'm gonna go around. Continue to follow this battleship. I'll support him and his targets, help him out. And I can't hit anybody yet. And they're starting to run from us, so...
Our team has taken the lead.
Since they're running a little bit, that's going to be an advantage, but I see a battleship out there, which we're going to wind up having to deal with. Man, this lag is unbelievable today. So you can go normally on... I've had some lag on this, I'm not going to lie, but I mean, it's normally not real bad, but today, it's really bad. Don't know why the lag is so bad. Maybe because so many people playing now, I don't know. Alright, get down here. There's a battleship returning fire. Now see how he's, when I said, you know, how to play a battleship, you see how he's broadside? You gotta be careful with that. If you're sitting broadside, you're opening yourself up, and we have a lot of ships down here. So we may have to do the fire and turn type stuff. There's a scout plane. I gotta figure out what he's gonna do. I've got battleships coming in behind me, so that's good. We'll keep pushing this side. So far now he's turning, so he's pushing. Not sure. Here comes the torpedo planes again. That's not good. So let's get turned here, because they're kind of retreating back. So torpedo planes. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to push towards or turn or what we're going to do. He's still pushing out. They're firing off of those torpedo planes. I'm shooting now at something overhead. Oh, scout plane. Torpedoes. Oh, he took several torpedoes there. Now the battleship's coming. Now again, the thing is, I'm going to not let him be able to focus his fire on me, at least as best I can. Boy, he took a lot of damage there. Those torpedoes, man, those torpedo planes are lethal. Looks like they're firing back and forth over here, so that's good. I'm going to keep pushing towards him a little bit. Alright, let's start lighting him up. Let's see. That should hit him. Looks like it. Yep, good hit. Alright, we're going to turn, get some more guns on him. And let's turn and get a few more. Looks like I still just did miss him there. Now we'll turn back towards him. And limit how much damage I can take here. I see that destroyer over there shooting at me, or cruiser. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn and go the opposite direction. And over there I'm not going toe to toe with these guys. I'm going to turn and give them my rear. Oh, don't shoot me right now. Alright. Now they can't hit me as much, so that's good. I can still hit him. Now he's catching fire from other places, so that's good. Continue to turn. Just, again, not much damage being done. Oh, that was a pretty good hit. Alright, and now he's changed his attention. I'm going to turn. Alright, see what we can do here as far as that goes. It's a hit, but barely. And let's turn again. Man, this lag. Alright, he's gone. Turn again. When I can see him, I'm going to light him up. There he is. Ooh, this lag is something else. Turn back the other way. That was a good hit. Good hit. And a Citadel hit. Alright. Now let me light him up again. And that should do it for him. Miss him? I'm about to say. I don't think I missed him, did I? Alright, now we gotta get turned back around. Now you can see, just that turning and all that stuff really did keep the fire. They switched targets because I was running away from them and coming towards them. They didn't like it too much. So, when they switched targets, it made it where I could then basically fire freely because they were busy trying to focus on something else that was broadside to them. Alright, now charging this little destroyer is never really a good idea, but I'll see what I can do. And I'm going to swatch over to HE for this guy. Alright, let's see if I can see this destroyer again. I see the carrier and all that stuff.
Victory is in sight.
But what I want to do is I want to get this little destroyer and take him out, but a little tough right now. Don't see him. Where is he? Oh, and he's pinned against the side with torpedoes coming. Oh, man, I just about took him out. Those torpedoes are so nasty. I still don't see that guy. I'll take some pop shots at the carrier maybe, I don't know. There he is. Coming right at me. Alright, now he's going to launch torpedoes. Right now I'm not his main threat, but hopefully I'm about to be. I'm going to turn, keep my fire on him. I'm just going to turn all the way around because I don't want him to be able to line up on me at all. I'm just going to fire blindly because I know he's there. And then I want to avoid those torpedoes, which I know he put in the water. So I'll turn back this way. There we go, there he is. Alright, so he's going to be out about right here. You start turning. This lag will make it hard to shoot. I should get him, I should get him, I should get him. Oh, that's another one. Let me turn back this way, and that should get him. Boom.
We've
Alright.
sunk an enemy destroyer.
Let's get turned back around. So that's one ship we've destroyed, several damages. I mean, we've done good this battle. Alright, we're going to head back towards our battleship adversary here and the carrier. And we need to reload armor piercing again. Man, this lag. There you go. Alright, so that's a good victory. So that's, I first started off, firing everything broadside. Look at that, 1,000 experience. And it was great. So, I get to fire off all these rounds over and over and over and over and over. But it doesn't really do anything for you when you're just getting hit. So, you have to prioritize what you're gonna do. So I need 7,000 for this one. My ship currently has 3,000, so a little bit ways to go to get the Phoenix. I'm interested in getting out of the 3s and into 4s. I have kept the Erie only because I think it's fun to play and I enjoy it. But I want to get into the 4s and the 5s so I can get something that's a little bit more accurate. Gun-wise, the guns down here are pretty inaccurate, so I want to get into Wyoming and into New York. The Wyoming will be fun, and from there I will definitely get into carriers because I wanted to have a carrier, a battleship, and a cruiser on all 3 as I move down the scale here. I don't know about the torpedo boats. I'm thinking about it. Maybe not. We'll see. The Atlanta does look like fun. It's a gold-only purchase down the road. But I think the 5s and the 6s are going to be right where I want to get, and then we'll go from there. But that's the New Mexico, the Cleveland. The Cleveland, just a ton of guns, which I like. And the Pensacola, because I lived near Pensacola before, so I think it would be cool too. Alright, so thanks so much for watching. We appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and I will talk to you later.